Hi, I'm Alanna Schroeder, and this is Tyann and Marcink, and we're with VR Mastered. This weekend we're in Honolulu, Hawaii. We wanted to spend some time showing you around the adorable little boutique hotel that we're staying at. We got this awesome room, upgraded to the 9th floor, corner views. Incredible. They're doing some really amazing things when it comes to marketing and design, and we wanted to share some of that with you today.
Yeah, so we're here for the HomeAway Partner Summit, and we're staying at the SurfJack Hotel. Well, no, it's more than that. It's a swim club, the SurfJack Swim Club and a Hotel, and they've done an amazing job. So take a look at the review video that we just made last night. So we're really impressed with all of the marketing and branding that SurfJack has done, and we wanted to show off some of what they did in our room. So we have these things laid out here on the bed, and I want to show them to you. So the first thing we noticed was the coasters. Super duper cute. We have SurfJack Hotel and Swim Club. And these were next to our beds, and then of course downstairs at the bar and the restaurant, they're there also. So they have these great coasters everywhere.
And I really love the retro feel and vibe that's carried through on all their marketing materials, which I just think really adds an element of design to it and interest, and really makes you just want to read all the material.
So everything's cohesive, it works together, the colors, the design, all of it. So this here is two of the papers they gave us at check-in. Now, as I told Alanna when I was the first one here, and I got to go through the actual check-in, and I was texting her as she was landing on her plane. I'm like, oh my gosh, the best check-in experience I've ever had, any hotel, anywhere. It was so nice to just come in after a long day of travel, and they literally led me to a couch, offered me something to drink. They had a little humor. I was carrying a bottle of wine, and the gentleman, his name's Tiki, and he says, okay, can I get you an iced coffee, a hot coffee, some water, or how about a glass for that wine you're carrying? And just with this big old smile, and I loved that. So these are the papers that I was given at check-in, and what's wonderful is it just goes over everything that's included with your hotel here.
So very similar to the house rules that you may have in your vacation rental home.
Right.
Very cute, simple, basic logo on the top.
So typed out page, very simple. Then the second page is a full color piece of paper about what's going on this week while we are here, which is really nice to know the actual things that are going on. Now this would be really hard for me to implement at my Branson houses because I am hosting remotely. Now this though I could do with my house locally in Union, Missouri, and it'd be hard when I'm traveling, of course, like this month. But when I'm home, I could get this together and put something in the house with a little gift that I leave on the table for my guests.
Exactly. Or another idea would be if you had a website, you could dedicate a page to all the activities in your neighborhood during the month.
Yeah, absolutely. And then when people come in and you know they're there, you can say, hey, check out this link for what's going on this week in our town. And you know, I really enjoy knowing what's going on locally so that I can get a local flavor of where I'm visiting.
Exactly.
Okay, so then I'll let you talk about this one.
So we really love this. It's just something that's just so simple, right? That oftentimes I find that I'm in desperate need for when I'm at a vacation rental, mostly. Hotels are usually pretty good about providing this. It's a pad of paper, and they have this adorable little pencil with the SurfJack embossed on it. Super inexpensive, I'm guessing, for them to make this. And it's branded with their name, which I love. Something I may just even take home with me, which is what I'm sure they want, really.
Absolutely. And when it's already, of course, sharpened to a point, and these, I mean, it's, again, the colors.
They match.
They match, and these, I think, what, 5-10 cents a pencil?
So inexpensive.
You go buy a whole pack of 300, 500 or so, and you get them very inexpensively, and put them out there. You know, make sure you have them at your place for people to take home and they remember you. It's all about that branding.
Exactly. I think what I maybe would do in my place, I would love to get those actually after seeing them, is just put like 20 of them in a glass.
Love it.
By the front door with a pad of paper.
Love it. Love absolutely. That. And then you'll see in the video below, in the description, we'll have a link to one of our favorite suppliers for branded items like this. Woman-owned company, and she is amazing. Okay, so then this was really cool.
Very cool.
We just found this literally like 20 minutes ago, and we've already been here a day. So unfortunately, because it's blank, we didn't know quite what it was until we opened it up. So it would have been nice.
Cute if they had a sticker or something on the front. But again, I love the retro binder. That takes me back to being in elementary school when I was a kid.
Yes, totally goes along with the pencil.
Exactly.
So we opened it up, and I looked at this. I'm like, wow, I love it. So the first thing here, of course, the retro binder. Love this. Right in the top is a postcard. Wish you were here, and branded with SurfJack on the bottom. And then I knew it was a postcard. Turn it over.
So cute.
Exactly. It makes you want to send something home to everybody.
And who sends postcards anymore? The only thing that would make this even better is if it had a stamp on it. And
Yes.
I've thought about leaving customized postcards at my vacation rental stamped for my guests to send to their friends and family. But I also thought it'd be a really fun thing to have self-addressed ones set up so that they could send comments to me as well.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
To just mail a comment
Yeah,
to you.
exactly.
I like that.
Fun.
I like that. But yeah, and I totally love the self-addressed, not self-addressed, self-stamped postcard to
49
send home.
cents.
And then of
Easy.
course a
or
little
less
note. Right.
for a postcard.
And then you just put a little note on it saying, hey, this is the best place to drop it off. And then they know, oh, this is where I drop it off, and I can just write a little note, put the address on of home, send it to kids, mom, dad, anybody you want to make jealous wherever you're at. Especially when you're staying at Alanna's place in Hawaii.
Right.
Totally. All right, so the other things in here is this is essentially their house rules and their welcome book. Aloha, welcome to the SurfJack. If you notice, if you look at the top here,
All branded.
got the logo, got the colors, and I love the old school type as well.
Yes.
It's like it's the typewriter font. Love that. So it gives pertinent information, and very important evacuation plan because we are in a large building.
Very important.
And just going through here has important information, the phone numbers for guest services. What else
Love
is
it.
on there?
Yeah, emergency room-to-room calls, which you guys won't need, but emergency contact information, how to dial out of the country, different things like that. Oh, they have hiking tips, water safety flag warnings, all really important when you're in Hawaii.
Right, and then the things that you would probably relate to your places is the hiking, if there's biking and is popular in your area, beach access, pool access, anything like that. The safety tips are always important because, as we know, guests get what we call vacation brain, and that's where their common sense leaves.
Just flies right out the door.
And they can't even, do common sense things.
Right.
So having common sense things right in front of them at all times is really
Very
important to a great stay.
So this one just has dining around town. So it has about 8 different restaurants on there, and they have really great descriptions of what each place is. So grab and go, nice sit-down restaurant, white tablecloth, that sort of thing.
Yep, and what's what I really like, because it's not just a name, it gives just a one-line description of what it is, and you can tell right away, okay, yes, that's my list of to-do, or I don't feel like that tonight.
And what's also really nice is it actually tells you how many miles it is from the hotel, which I think is really great if you're in walking distance.
Yes. If people know if it's walking distance, or if they need to, drive their car or catch an Uber or Lyft,
Exactly. Oh, bars and lounges, which is always important, and coffee and tea.
Yes.
And then we have grocery stores and the most popular beaches and the miles distance they are away from the hotel. And then we have health and wellness, so yoga, volcanic climbing and fitness, and lava skincare and spa, love that, and then just different shopping spots in the area. And then we have their evacuation plan. Okay, that's great. I didn't even see that in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know hotels legally, it's also
required.
placed on the door, so it's right there so they can see it. But it's really great to have it yet in another place because, as we just mentioned, vacation brain, and especially when you're in Hawaii, on a beach, a destination like that, you just
need
don't-
reminders. You need reminders.
Yes.
You know what? I was just thinking, how much do you think it costs to make this?
Let's see. A color copy now runs 40 cents, and this is color, and we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages, so $3.20, and this is maybe $1. So
Your biggest
Less than $5.
investment is your time.
Right.
And something like that shouldn't take you more than a couple hours to pull together because it's all really basic information. All right, so I also really just love how they've carried the branding of the SurfJack Hotel throughout the entire project. And you can tell when we got here, it's just a hotel that is vintage 60s, 70s era, and they've done a really great job of modernizing that and sticking with that theme when they rehab this hotel. So here are just some things I wanted to point out really quickly that in the bedroom that I really loved. The first thing is this alarm clock. Still has that retro feel, but has the UBS cables in it, and I really dig that. Gonna try and get those in the shop for you guys soon. The second thing I just wanted to point out was the bed, right? You guys all know how I'm pretty particular about how my beds are made, so I really loved how they had the 4 pillows, so great, and then just the white linens, all nice and tucked in to make for a really great night's sleep, so I really love that. The other thing that they did here that I really love is the upholstered headboard. This is something that's so inexpensive to do, and with the white linens and the yellow throw pillow, it just really pops. You don't even need anything at the end of the bed. So to me, this just looks amazing. I also really love this retro lamp that they installed. And they just did a really good job here. It has a really nice, light, clean, and airy feel. The other thing I really love is, because we did get upgraded to the 9th floor corner room, we have really amazing windows with incredible views.
One more piece of marketing and branding I want to show you all. I am really digging this, so much so that I will probably spend my money and go home with one of these myself. When I got here and I opened up the bathroom door in our room, there on the hook inside the door was
a canvas bag. Great for shopping, toting your towels around town, whatever you need while you're staying at the SurfJack.
Exactly.
Branded.
Again, the blues, the canvas, the high quality that the hotel is, you know, all of it's a reflection and branding. And on top of that, guests are carrying this around town, which they're now getting their name out everywhere. At the beaches, at the restaurants, the shops, everywhere everybody's seeing SurfJack Swim Club. And
they probably wonder what it is. Swim Club, Hawaii. Oh, I want to check that out.
Exactly. And there's a little note that was on there, and it said, you know, you're welcome to use this while you're here for your stay. If you end up taking it home, we'll just charge your card the $25. Or you can also leave it here and just go down to the front desk and get a brand new one for $25, which I believe I'm going to be doing that before we leave this week.
So they've just sold 2 new canvas bags. And what's even better, if you did this at your vacation rental, you could sell them on your website.
I know, exactly. So you can also, I mean, you can give them away to your guests if you want to do just, you know, the inexpensive drawstring bags or the shopping bags,
right?
Reusable shopping bags, and have your branding everywhere. So in Branson, you know, my guests are walking around Silver Dollar City, one of the top theme parks in the United States. They're walking around to all the tourist traps, as you would say, the mini golf, the go-karts, all of that. And I would love it if everybody saw my branding on there. And I mean, with the reusable shopping bags in Hawaii especially.
Oh yeah, in Hawaii they don't allow, they don't sell shopping bags or give away shopping bags, so you have to bring your own. So it's a must-have when you're at your vacation rental here.
Yeah, absolutely. So in the description, we'll have a link to our favorite place to buy branded merchandise. A woman-owned family business based out of Missouri, and let Sandy know that we sent you over. Thank you so much for hanging tight and watching, and I hope you really dig what we dig, and you can apply a lot of that to your vacation rental marketing. And be sure to follow us, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we've got the Facebook group, New to Vacation Rentals and Hosting, and those links will be down below, as well as the links to our personal websites and our businesses, The Distinguished Guest and Marcink Designs.
And if you have any questions, just leave them below and we'll be happy to answer them for you.
All right, aloha.